What's up? What's up with it? What's up with it, family? Somebody just fell in the building. I don't know who that is. What's up with you though? Top of the day to you. Top of the day. What's going on with it, family? What's the damn deal? Man, it's me, Junior the Truth, man. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Let me see. We got boom. Old school Winston Lee. What's up with it? Salute to you, old school Winston Lee. What's up with you, homie? How you feeling, bro? I hope all is well. Hope everything is everything. You said y'all can hear me. Salute to you, man. It's me, Junior the Truth. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. It's over all the social media platforms, man. Each and every one. If you're really looking for me though, you can catch me at the www.juniorthetruth.com, man. That's the hub. Come tap in at the hub. Yeah, come tap in at the hub. Salute to everybody that's been getting that minute, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all must be feeling extreme amounts of pressure. I know what's wrong with I know what it is. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it right now. I know what it is too. Y'all starting to feel pressure getting that to get that book. Y'all starting to feel extreme amounts of pressure. I literally didn't want nothing, man. I just wanted to tap in, man. We get ready to get moving around. Uh Getting ready to get moving around for the day. I thought I had showed my comments on the stage. And I just wanted to tap in real quick because I'm not in the studio, obviously. I told y'all yesterday I was gonna be moving around. Um doing a little light travel. Cam, Killer Cam, what's up with it, Cam? I know you. That's the hardest working woman in therapy or therapy. What is it? What's it called? What's the industry called? That's the hardest working therapist alive. That's the hardest working therapist alive. I'm starting to get a whole lot of gray, y'all. Aaron Butler, 262. What's up with you, homie? Hey man, the damnedest thing happened to me though, man. How can I say this? I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Usually, I be getting stuttered. I'll be stutter stepping because I'll be trying to figure out how to say something and how to be like profound when I say it. Like I'm trying to say something in a profound fashion, but really, it's not really anything that. Excuse me. It's really not anything. It's really no profound way to say it. But I'm gonna say is just really, man. The thing I was just realizing, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Killer Cam. Thank you for asking. I'm solid. I'm solid. Like I'm really doing well. It's the end of the summer, so I'm gonna pivot real quick and come back to what I was saying. It's the end of the summer, and I hadn't really taken any time to just, do something with my kids and, let them kind of get out of the normal realm. We kind of been stuck in just I mean, we've been doing things, throughout the summer, popping around, hopping around. But I had promised my daughter for her birthday in May that we was gonna take a trip or whatever and get out, and move around and do some things. And I hadn't delivered on that. And so I wanted to be sure to get her out and just move around a little bit. So we didn't go far from the crib, but they kids, so it's far enough for them. So we about to go and cut some corners today, man, and do some things and then do a little bit of stuff tomorrow too. Then I'm back to the grind, man. I got to get to it. Be about the farms. What's up with it, bro? Salute to you. So, but yeah, but I'm doing well though, man. I just really realized how much I really enjoy my children. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to just really silence the world, man, and kind of fall in with them for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And get them just a couple of days because they start back school next week. So we're gonna be right back. You know what I mean? Right back to the grind. Salute, Kamara, the stepping razor. What's up with you, homie? So, but this is what I wanted to say. And it ain't really no profound way to say it, but it was something that was just on my heart today. You know what I mean? When I was really, raising up and moving around and thinking about it. And it's like, man, you're only gonna you're only going to go as far as your habits take you. That's the thing about life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really only gonna go as far as your habits take you. Like the things that you do habitually. You know what I'm saying? The things that you do habitually, the things that you've allowed to become habits in your life, you're only gonna go as far as those habits take you, man. So you got to pick your habits wisely. You feel me? Like I've learned to I pick my habits like I pick my friends. You feel me? Don't have a whole lot of friends, but the friends that I do have are very intimate. You know what I'm saying? I have very intimate relationships with my friends, very intimate, transparent relationships with my friends. And I'm learning to pick my habits the same way. You know what I mean? Because you are literally only gonna go as far as your habits take you. Like think about that. The things that you get up and things that you do every day, things that you spend your time doing, things that you intentionally, and we'll do a deep dive on this if y'all want to. We can go and peel back some layers on this. But the things that you literally get up and do on a daily basis, you know what I mean? The things that you habitually do, your life is only gonna go far as far as that. Think about that. Think about all the people who we know who had in insurmountable amounts of talent, right? You know what I'm saying? We know some of the from our own neighborhoods and shit. We know some of the greatest basketball players that ever lived, some of the greatest football players that ever lived. Can you think about that? Think about the fact that the greatest basketball player probably that ever played the sport is a person we probably never even heard of before. As far as I'm talking raw talent, you know what I'm saying? The greatest football player, the greatest athletes, the greatest minds. You know what I'm saying? It just don't stop with it don't just stop with athletics. It's the same thing with education. Some of the smartest people I know is stomp down hooligans. Literally, like some of the smartest people I know are social deviants, bro. They were social deviants, criminals. Some of the smart, I'm talking about the smartest. Like this motherfucker could have been a astrophysicist, but he liked to smoke dope. You know what I'm saying? So you are only gonna go as far as your habits take you. Period. That's something to really think about. Like the stuff that you get up and do every day without being what how you say it, without being provoked, without being nudged, without being moved. The things that you get up and do every day, you are only gonna go as far as as those things. Only gonna go as far as your habits take you. My brother Stormy D man in the building. What's up with it? I do remember you, bro. I got nothing but love in my heart for you, bro. I ain't forgot about you. I ain't forgot about you. I caught you on the late night, boy. You was out there. You look like you was out there hitting licks. You only gonna go as far as your habits take you. Flower Detrice, what's up with you, Treese? Salute to you. Let me send a salute to everybody. Old school Winston Lee, what's good with you, homie? Killer Cam in the building. Cameron Fields in the building. Killer Cam, what's up with it? Aaron Butler, 262 in the building. What's up with you? Salute. Be About the Farms, my brother in the building. What's up with it? Bro, I ain't seen no B videos, man. I need to see some B videos, bro. I need to see some B videos. The Stepping Razor in the building. Kamara, the Stepping Razor in the building. What's up with you, bro? My brother Stormy B Man in the building. He said, "Are you still down like Pop? Like Pop?" Salute to Flower Detrice in the building. What's up with Detrice? Cam said, "Without being prompted." You feel me? Without being prompted. Shade Girl 85. What's up with you, love? Yeah, the stuff that you do without being prompted, the stuff that you get up and you do without being prompted, you only go as far as that. Like, some of us have like we have weight loss journey. Like I have a weight loss journey, right? I'm only gonna go as far with my weight loss journey as them get them unscheduled trips to the ice box. You feel me? Like I'm only gonna go as far as you know what I mean. Them what I choose to chew on. Like I'm only gonna habitually. Like we only gonna go as far as our habits. That's it. You only gonna go as far as your habits. Like the boy. Like we think about these boxers, all these fighters. You understand what I'm saying? You know why the news now we talking about Tank Davis. What's up with the boxing and barbecue? You know why Tank Davis's career is the way that it is going to end the way that it's going to end because he's only going to go as far as his habits take him. You feel me? He's only gonna go as far as his habits take him. Everybody keeps saying AB when you start talking about Tank. I'm gonna finally be guilty of it. You know why AB's career went the way that it went? Is because of his habits. He can only go as far as his habits will take him. Not living a fighter's lifestyle, not being committed to the sport. Commitment is not something you can just turn on and turn off. You either have it or you don't. You feel me? You either have it or you don't. Commitment is not something you turn on and off. Commitment is not a commitment, Stormy. Commitment is not a chain. Like it's not a accessory. And that's the problem, not even with athletes. That's the problem with people now in general. People like to wear commitment like it's a necessary. Commitment is not a necessary. You feel me? Commitment is not a accessory. It's a necessary decision. Like commitment is a decision. Commitment is a and then it becomes a lifestyle. Like commitment is a lifestyle. Like when you have a commitment, when you're committed to something, it's a lifestyle. Commitment is a commitment is a superpower. Commitment is a superpower, but it's not something you can just turn on and turn off. And so when I listen to, because people ask me, I've had several people ask me what I think about Broner with him saying he about to recommit, to boxing and this is about to be his time. I've heard that before. And it's not, you can't commit me because 2 weeks ago, I saw you in the club drunk, getting in the fight in the club drunk. Commitment is not something you can take on and take off. You feel me? Like it's not a chain. It's not sunglasses. It's not a hat. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing. And to take it off of them and to put it back on us, because that's what this is about. This is about us. It's about us. It's about our self mastery, right? You gotta commitment ain't nothing you can just take on and take off. And you're only gonna go as far as your habits. That's it. Killer Cam said, after listening to your live last week and then talking to my big brother BFTB, I exercised yesterday. Wasn't easy, but I did it. And it felt good. So shout out to you and my big brother. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Keep going. Like keep going. And it's just brick by brick, Cam. It ain't gonna I'm a testament. Like it's brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? It's brick by brick. Like I've been severely out of shape. And then built like a brick shit house before. And all it is it's a commitment. My brother Stormy B Man said commitment is a laborious action. Few indulge themselves. It's a laborious action that few indulge themselves in. Meaning you have to do the work. It's an act. Commitment is action. You can't just I'm committed to it. Nah, like it's an action. You have to actively be committed. And people don't do it, man. People don't do it. Tree said, I noticed that if you are naturally talented, it becomes difficult to acknowledge that there is more work to be done when it comes too easy. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That's a fact, Trees. But that's a fact though. And it's a lot of people who have been gifted. You feel me? It's a lot of people that be gifted. But now and then you have people who are gifted, right? People who are God gifted, and then they worked hard, and those are the ones that are those are the Mayweathers. You see what I'm saying? Those are the LeBron Jameses. You see what I'm saying? Those are the the Tom Brady's. Like you know what I'm saying? Those are the people. Those are the actual game changers. You feel me? The people who are God gifted and then work hard. Yeah, like it's crazy. But I also think about that when you think about them. What do they have? They have laborious actions around their gifts, like Stormy B Man said. They have habits. You feel me? They have habits of commitment. So it's crazy. But to go back to, like I said, you're only gonna go as far as your habits. It's as far as you can reach is your habits. You can't go any further than your habits. You can't do it. It's gonna sound good. It's gonna, you're gonna think you can pick it up and put it down and so on and so forth, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, when I look at Tank, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I look at Tank. And there'll be a lot of people that'll get mad. I look at Tank. Tank looks at himself, and you can't tell me that Tank Davis has not looked at himself and then has then looked around at his counterparts and realized that they have levels of commitment, probably outside of maybe Ryan Garcia. But when you're talking about Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, these kids have a level of commitment to the sport that Tank doesn't have. And he knows that. And he finds himself wanting. And that's why he has never and will never face some dudes. You understand? Like people, we say this, nobody's scared of anybody and yeah, okay, I get it. But you can't tell me he has not measured himself against those other dudes, looked at them, looked at their lifestyles, looked at their habits, and said, nah, you feel me? And it played out. That literally played out. We watched it play out when Tank went in there versus Lamont Roach. That's what we saw played out. We saw somebody who had a level of commitment that he didn't have. Not more talent, not more pizzazz, not more gifts. He had a higher level of commitment. And like Treese just said, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And that's what we saw play out when Tank Davis got in there with Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach's hard work beat Tank Davis's talent. Because Tank Davis's talent, he doesn't, and see, we get fooled, right? And this is something too, because we trick ourselves. We trick ourselves, right? Because, and I'm guilty of this, because I can work. And like when I work, oh yeah, I can work. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna work. When I work, I'm gonna work. When I'm trained, oh, I'm gonna train. But that's in spots, as opposed to being consistently committed to the laborious act, like Stormy B Man said. It's different. And so you're able to fool yourself when, oh, I'm gonna do this work and get in shape, and people on the outside looking in, or people who people will cheer on your foolishness and say, oh man, look at him work, look at him go, look at him work, look at him go. He a dog, because you can turn it on and turn it off. You understand what I'm saying? Like you feel me? When I was in my 20s, it'd be nothing to get, 15, 20, 30 pounds out of shape and then train for a bit and then get in dog shape. You feel me? When I was a kid, and we would take the in between seasons, you mess around and get out of shape. Then you take 2 weeks and then you right back in game shape. Yeah, that's why we used to have conditionings. We had winter conditioning, we have spring conditioning, we have summer conditioning. You know what I mean? Because we would be out of shape, take a couple of weeks, work out, train like we're supposed to train, get back in shape, and then we ready to compete. So that's one thing, but then it's totally different for somebody who lives the lifestyle that is conducive to them always being in shape, always being in ready to compete, always being in or near or around competition form. It's different. Yeah, yeah. Kim said that talent will evolve if you don't nurture it, which, like you said, takes commitment. Oh no, that's a fact. Yeah, eventually your talent, I mean, it goes away. It's just, but that's for people who are for the Christian faith people, that's biblical. That was biblical. There was something in there about somebody burying their talents. Didn't somebody bury their talents, took their talents and buried them? Yeah, that's biblical. Like, nah, you have to work. But once again, that goes back to your habits, and you are only going to go as far as your habits take you. I'm telling you, you're only gonna go as far as your habits take you. And that's why addiction is a beast. Addiction is a beast. You feel me? Addiction is a beast. And I actually had a philosophy, because I believe addiction starts with personality. I believe addiction is a personality trait. I believe people have addictive personality traits. And I believe that it is about, honestly speaking, it is about how you channel and how you feed that trait, how you feed that personality trait, right? Because there's people who are addicted to weed, there's people who are addicted to crack, people who are addicted to drinking liquor. people who are addicted to sex, people who are addicted to huffing chemicals. There's people addicted who going to the gym, people addicted to dieting, people addicted to running. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? People addicted to social media. Like it's just about how you feed it. But you're only gonna go as far as as your habits take you, as what you do, the things that you do habitually. And so what you have to do, what I realize is now I'm in this space of assessing everything. Like I have to assess everything. I'm assessing my habits. I'm assessing and you just basically you have buckets. You know what I mean? And so for me, I have my buckets. I have my buckets of who I am, which is based on, my values, me lining everything up. It's based on my values, my thoughts, my words, my actions, my emotions. That's that bucket. And then I have my bucket of where I'm going. You feel me? Meaning my purpose. What am I really trying to accomplish with this little bit of time I got left? Right. And so I am in this space now where I'm running my habits and things that I do. I'm running that through like everything in my life. I'm running it through the filtration system for these buckets. Like how does this habit impact who I am? You understand what I'm saying? All right, how does that habit impact where am I going? Does this habit really truly reflect who I am? Does this habit help me with where I'm trying to get to? I have to run my stuff through that. Yeah, yeah. My brother B about a foreign said a lot of people are so distracted and don't even know what their true talents are. Distracted, and then a lot of people have never been pulled and pushed into the direction. People don't even people don't even pursue their talents. People don't know. A lot of people have been taken far and far away from their talents in the name of work, in the name of a career, in the name of whatever, family, in the name of whatever. Nah, hello, won this year and making the meet and greet. First travel to Vegas and flying. That was your first time flying? Ah, man, we gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk. Man, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. I gotta run around with my kids, bro. But I gotta talk. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. He said, speaking of commitment, Junior the Truth, I made a hell of one this year and making them meet and greet, first travel to Vegas and flying. That's big boy, man. Congratulations, bro. Yeah, congratulations. That's big boy. That's big boy. Dang, man. That's a big boy. Yeah, we gotta chop it up. We gotta chop it up. We gotta chop it up. Man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Anyway, well, I just really wanted to drop that on y'all, man, because I was in here and it was on my spirit. Uh, Tree said I psyched myself out with learning French last week because the country accent was not letting me make it, but I persisted and I noticed slight progress. Habits, Trees. Habits. You only gonna go as far as your habits. Your country ass. You only gonna go as far as your habits. You got to keep going. You got to keep chipping away at it. I know not plenty. I know a couple of country people. I got one of my cousins. She from Waynesboro, actually, Mississippi. She like lived down there, and she's fluent in French. Y'all country folks can do it. Y'all country folks can do it. Y'all country folks can do it. Anyway, I got to slide, man. I got to get everybody up and not up, get my everybody out and on with the day. So I'll tap back in with y'all. I'll try to get up earlier tomorrow and tap in, man, and give y'all a little bit more. But I want y'all to think about them habits though, man. Think about them habits. You only are going to go as far as your habits take you. You only gonna be able to build what your habits allow you to. You're only gonna accomplish what your habits allow. Hey man, salute to y'all, man. This is Junior True signing off, man. I'm gonna give you a daily reminder: view your life like a pair of dice until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I gotta keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Just so natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, style, class, and luxury. luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury, in luxury, yeah. The black, gentleman, black, yeah. Company, to give you swagger, style, class, and luxury, in luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.